Hey, this is Agape Potato LLC. Today's date's October 26, 2019. It's Saturday. This weekend's project is getting rid of these 4 trees here. The only issue with that is, before I can start doing that, if you guys remember the 3 stumps I removed here, I still got to get rid of that mess. So before we can get started with this here, I got to get rid of this here. I have this little electric wood chipper that I was using, but I can only do branches that are about yay big because only the feet on it's so big. And I have this here mulch and that there mulch, but it's just taking too long to get rid of all this. And obviously these bigger branches, there's not much I can do with them. So in order to get rid of these, I ended up getting one of these. Rented this Vermeer 6-inch wood chipper. Luckily I have a buddy who works for Sunbelt, and they hooked me up with a promo code discount, so it wasn't too expensive, and I got it for the weekend. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up, probably move all that wood to this area here and then just start feeding it. So let me get started with that. And all right, so I have it turned on. I got my ear protection, my eye protection on, and I'm gonna run a few through it just to show you guys what it does, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I got done with those branches, and I mean, this is what it is. The truck's maybe a little bit over halfway full. So think about it, I managed to fit, not counting the trunks or anything, over 6 inches, which really wasn't that much, almost 3 trees into the bed of my boy's truck. One bad thing is I left his windows down, so I made a little bit of a mess inside, but look at the front, there's a lot of dust, but you know, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna get started on cutting down these trees here, these 4. What I'll probably end up doing is cut one tree, chip it, cut the next tree, chip it, just so forth and so forth, so I don't have too much of a mess. I did not move the chipper up closer, so I'm gonna go get started with that. And I don't think you guys need me to shoot video on how to cut a tree, because one hopes if you're doing this, you know what you're doing. So let me get started with this, and we'll go from there. All right, so I got that sunk down. It took me a while, but it wasn't because of it was issues with the chainsaw. The chain dropped off on me when I put it back on. I couldn't get the chain to spin. It took me about a little bit over an hour to figure out what was wrong with it, and honestly I didn't even figure out what was wrong with it, just because I did the same thing over and over again, and eventually it started working. So I'm gonna start on this one here, because I already shredded all that stuff. I figured, got frustrated with the chainsaw a little bit, took a break and threw everything through the chipper. So I'm gonna get started on this tree and do the other ones, and we should be good to go. Alright, so the following morning I got real busy yesterday. Got tied up with other stuff, so I was only able to finish up 2 trees, but here's what we have. So I'm gonna end up, I was gonna throw some in the chicken coop. I'm just gonna pile it up here for right now because I got to clean some stuff out in the coop before I can throw some wood chips in there. So I'm just gonna dump all this here, and I'm gonna grab all this here and throw in the bed of the truck and take it to the front yard to run through the chipper. So hopefully I won't have too many distractions today, but let me get started with this. Alright, so I offloaded everything from the back of the truck and loaded all that stuff back there. It took me probably about half an hour or so, but I'm going to drive the truck out to the front. I'll go have breakfast and I'm going to get started on all this stuff. Alright, so I got the 4 trees out, so next I'm going to start working on these bushes. Look, we have a saguaro here. I bet you didn't know that because the trees were covering up, but the saguaro is going to stay. The ocotillo is going to stay. All these bushes in here, that cholla back there, it all has to go. So I'm going to start working on those. Hopefully I can get the roots out. This will stay, the Mexican birds of paradise. But I have all these rocks I can use to finish making the island. I'm thinking the tree, I'm not sure where it's going to go yet, but let me get this done and then I'll probably end up cutting all these little palo verdes that are growing here. But yeah, so getting there slowly but surely. So luckily these I don't really need the chainsaw. Some of them have thick trunks on them, but majority of them I can just grab with my cutters, and then I'll use a rebar, or not a rebar, yeah, I'll use like a stake or something to be able to pull the roots out. I'll show you guys how I do that here once I get to that spot. But I'll probably just cut everything down first and then go through and take the roots out afterwards. Alright, so I removed some of those bushes, not all of them, because the wife came out and said she didn't want all of them removed. So now I have these stumps I gotta get rid of. I'm gonna show you guys how I kind of do it. Hopefully it won't take too long, but I might just grab this part here, come in here and try to. Alright, let me figure this out. Managed to get it out that way, just took a little bit longer. I used a drill bit to, not a drill bit, this auger thing here. Just kind of augered around a little bit and got it out. It's right here as you can see. So I'm going to go and get the other 4 out. This one here by the saguaro I'm a little worried about. It's a little too close to the saguaro, but what I can do. But yeah, it took some time, but I got it out. Let me show you guys real quick on this one here, kind of how it's done. Got the anchor. I'm actually using the old one, the old root here, but got it in and then just kind of see how it comes out. So just get underneath all these tough roots here. It's easy. It's just getting there, that's the hard part. Alright, so I drilled my holes on the stumps, put the seeds in. I got all the roots out except for the one by the saguaro here. Can't get it out, it's really in there. It's hard, but I got all the other ones out. I think that's it for this video. Next video I'll probably clean up all this mess and start the circular pathway a little bit more circular. Probably I think I'm gonna cut off from here, kind of go in a circular path. You can kind of see the wife's track, so I might come out just a little bit, not too much, just to kind of make it go more circular, and then God knows when I'll be able to get that tree now. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Any suggestions or anything, let me know. Comments, go ahead, place them on there. and like and subscribe.